I have been really curious and wanted to own a VR headset ever since it was introduced back in 2012. But what's holding me back was there was not much games available back then. Well, after 9 long years, I think it's a different story, so I purchased the Oculus Quest 2 today. We'll unbox it, check its physical overview, features, and do some couple gameplays. We'll tell you everything you need to know coming up. Hey, what's up guys, it's Mac here and we do a lot of tech related videos like this one. If this is your first time, consider subscribing. With that said, let's begin. So what do we get inside the box? The VR headset, obviously, 2 touch controllers, 2 AA batteries that are already in the controllers, glass spacer, power adapter with Type-C USB input, and a charging cable in USB-C. Now let's check out some physical overview. So the build exterior is mostly plastic but very sturdy considering its price. I think that's already expected. The headset is already in white color and there are no variation in black, so that's very unfortunate for us who wanted a black version. Though I know there are some vinyl available for custom modifications, but that will add more to our expenses, so for me perhaps in the future but not anytime soon. In front it's just a plain white with Oculus name written here, and a white LED will appear if being used. There are also 4 cameras here, which I think also serves as sensors. There are no indications in the manual, so correct me there if I'm wrong. On the right side of the headset, there is also a power button. When you press 2 seconds, it turns on, and long press turns it off. There's also an LED light indicator here. Red means low battery, green means fully charged, orange means it's charging, and white means it is being used or it's power on. On the left side is where you will find the USB-C for charging or data transfer, and also the TRS 3.5mm jack for your headphones. I wish they could have made it a TRRS jack input instead so we could use our mic of our own headset. For those of you who doesn't know what I mean by that, here is a simple explanation. TRS is an input for audio only, basically for your headset without mic. The TRRS 3.5mm jack are input for audio and mic for a headset like Beats EP or Logitech G633, which we have a review in this channel. So check out the top right side corner of your screen to check those out. Well, Oculus Quest 2 has its own mic underneath, so I guess it's okay for now, but I hope Oculus will do an upgrade in Quest 3 if ever they will release one in the future. Moving on, underneath is where you will find the headset's mic and volume control for audio. Now let's check out the headset strap. As usual, to cut the price, Oculus decided to go with the cloth type strap, which is okay, but it feels uncomfortable over time. I was planning to replace this with the Elite strap from Oculus itself, but I can't seem to find any in my country. But I was able to find this one, so I already purchased it and it's on its way. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll do an update of that in the future. So make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you won't miss the update video. Over here is the face cushion. It is very soft and comfortable, but this type of cushion will definitely absorb sweat, and we all know where that is going over time. It is removable and I think you can wash it manually anytime. If you're using eyeglasses, you could add this up, this spacer over here, and just snap it in place and you are good to go. Lastly, the lenses are here and it is adjustable entry section, so you can try to move this left and right until you find your comfortable eye position for this headset. Now let's check out some physical overview of the controllers. So the build body is all plastic and looks really fragile, but it is sturdy because I dropped it 2 times already, but it's still working. So if you'll use this, don't forget to strap it on your wrist like this one. So we also have 5 buttons available in this controllers and a joystick that you could press with a satisfying click in it. This is also powered by a single AA battery. Well, the first time I held it is very comfortable. I also like how light it is, but over time your hands got really sweaty, so I ended up ordering a silicone grip for me to put it inside so I won't drop it again and again. Anyway, that's all for the physical overview. Now for the features, I won't go into detailed specification, but you could just check this out if you are really interested in that one. The thing that I want to mention is that Oculus Quest 2 has two variants, which is the 64GB version and the 256 version, which obviously I chose much bigger one since I hate small capacity storage. I know 64GB is plenty enough, but as all of you know, I plan on making VR contents in this channel or in my VR channel, which I will start very soon. We'll let you know if the channel is up, so stay tuned for that. Well, you can actually record gameplay in Oculus Quest 2 and store them in the headset itself, and for that reason, I need much bigger storage capacity. Now let's check out some more features in the virtual reality itself. So let's dive in. And here we are in the virtual world. So for all first timers, this is the first thing that you will see inside VR after setting all things up in your settings, wherein that's another different tutorial, but as of now I'm just going to show you a quick overview of everything that you need to know regarding the interface or how things work. Anyway, so I just want to tell you guys that this is the most important interface over here, because you can log in and out in whatever games you are in using this interface, this little thing over here, not this big one. Anyway, so you can see the battery life of your controllers, the battery life of your headset, and your Wi-Fi signal and your time. Of course, this is your profile. As you can see, look at that handsome face. I don't know why I made it that way, but that's the coolest thing I think there is in editing that profile. Anyway, you could also edit your avatar if you don't want that face. There's no actual default face on that, so it will be empty, so you have to edit your avatar, but I'm not going to show you that today. We are going to just run through this feature so that you will know what are the basics inside the interface of Oculus Quest 2. Now this is the store where you could buy your games. Here and there you could just explore all of this good stuff over here, and of course these are your current apps, that the things that you already installed are over here. So as you can see in my list of apps are more on free games and demos, etc. So we're going to try a few games later, more on this Elixir and Echo VR, because those are my favorite games as of now, because I haven't really tried anything just yet and I haven't bought any games just yet. If you have any game recommendation, please let me know in the comment section below if you have played VR already. Anyway, so let's move on. Here is the people wherein you could add your friends and all. As you can see, I don't have any friends just yet because I just recently got this VR headset. So you could add them up here, look for the name over here and just type it and all. That is self-explanatory. Over here is the notification button where you could be notified with new apps in the new store, or if you have chats in your socials, etc. Anyway, let's move on. This is the sharing button wherein you could also record, take photo, go live, or casting. At the moment I am casting this whole video over here in my PC, and as you can see it is only capturing the left eye. That is why you're seeing my whole, almost half of my body over your screen and seeing what's happening in VR on the other. Anyway, that is just it. And
the most important part here is the settings, where you could actually have all of this good stuff over here. I'm not going to explain them all because that's too much to talk about, but one of the things that I want to show you guys is the virtual environment. So at the moment we are at the default virtual environment, and we could actually change that into a different location. So this is my favorite here, the space station. Okay, so if we will look around, this is my current space station. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. And we could also try something else. So I would just like to show you guys. Let's try this desert terrace. Perfect. It's nice, cozy, but yeah, it's all up to you. If you want to change those things, just go with that. And another thing that I want to mention is the experimental features. For those of you who wanted to work in VR, right now you could actually pair your keyboard or a gamepad. I'm not sure why they didn't like put a mouse in there, or maybe the keyboard is also with a mouse when you paired it, so you could actually type things and not just using your controllers over here. Because as you know, we could also go to the apps, and let's just try a browser. So if you try to like type in something, you have to click one letter at a time, and it's really frustrating, you know. So I don't want to use this. I want a keyboard. So we are going to try that out soon, because I haven't bought any Bluetooth keyboard just yet. Or should I say I already have, but I gave it away. Anyway, so I guess that's all that there is in this virtual world. And I guess I've already talked too much. We are going to try games right now. So let's start with this game over here. Okay, so this is the first game that we're going to try right now, and it's actually controlled by hand tracking, which is another part or a great feature of the Oculus Quest 2. And look how accurate that is. And we're going to try this out, because hand tracking is a bit difficult for me, but I was able to get a hang of it as I mentioned earlier. Anyway, let's go and dive into this game by putting our hands on this thing. Awesome. Now let's wait for it to load, and we're actually going into a tutorial mode.
Let me teach you a teleportation spell. I find it so much easier than walking.
Awesome.
Hans will instruct you. Hans! Hans! There
Okay,
you
cool.
are. Now, do as Hans does, apprentice.
Just one hand will work. Okay, good.
Focus on that block.
Okay, apparently he wants me to like close my fingers like that. Okay, cool. Let's try that out again.
Inspired. Let me get the door for you.
Cool. Can I poke the eye? Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Teleport yourself beyond the door, will you?
So, apparently you could use just one hand. I didn't know that. So let's try that out.
Brilliant!
Cool.
Right this way! Right this way! Enter. Feast your eyes on
Awesome.
the
This looks cool.
sorcerer's brilliance. Creatures
What is
of
that?
the underworld obey my command.
There's a dragon over there.
Ignore him. Budge, leave us. Leave us, Puck! Shoo! Shoo, 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 shoo! Oh, fine. Might as well say hello. Poke his tummy and he'll leave us alone.
Poke his tummy. Okay, I don't have to walk there, but I have to teleport. Look at this. I could teleport in just using just one hand. Look at that. Hi. I'm going to poke your eyes.
You see
Okay.
the dragon? Poke his tummy.
Oh, just the tummy? That's disgusting.
Ah, the science of alchemy. Submerge those healthy hands into the cauldron. Let's see what happens.
So apparently she wants me to put my hands in the dragon's vomit. Whatever. Cool. This is cool.
Let's do something about that awful smell. Do you see that tall fiery thing on the table?
Look at that hands. That hands over there. It's actually imitating what I'm currently doing. That is cool. Okay, so she wanted me to like look for the fire thing. Okay, I guess.
Nothing to be afraid of. Just place one of your hands on these burning flames.
Okay, it's the single teleport is not. It's no longer working.
Now that's an obedient apprentice. Touch a candle to light it up.
Candles.
Much better. Don't worry, these flames are only dangerous to humans. Oh, right.
Cool. Look at that.
Wash your hands in
Water,
water.
water, water. Where is that? Oh. It's no longer working. So I have to use two hands right now. And I have to wash my fire
The water
hands.
fountain's beside the cauldron.
Okay.
Ah, that's good and clean. Now,
It is.
see those electrodes on the counter?
Electrodes. Where at?
Use your wet hands to grab those sparkling spheres. Now squeeze your fist.
Cool. This is cool. And wow.
You're going to love being my servant. Apprentice. I'll just pop down to the archive for your starting paperwork. And oh, you see that box beside the cauldron? The one with the eyeball? Don't poke it while I'm away. Be right back.
Okay, this is cool, guys. Anyway, this is a good example of a game that uses hand tracking, and we're not going to run through all of it because it's going to be a very long video. I also want to show you guys the Echo VR, so we're going to try that out right now. Okay, so the next game we're going to try out is this Echo VR, which is actually a good game, one of my favorite games right now. So we are in the orange theme, and yes, we are going to try this out. We're just going to wait for the catapult to start in, and we're going to go inside here. Okay, ready. This is really a very body active kind of game, so I hope I'm not going to mess it up. Okay, okay, that's wrong, that's wrong. I was supposed to get the disc, so I'm going to try to get the disc. Okay, got it. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm supposed to put this on the enemy's goal. So yeah, there's the enemy already. Okay, they're trying to punch me out, but I'm not going to let them. Oops, wrong. Wrong move. Okay, okay, we're going here. We're going to try to win here. Yeah! Look who scored! Awesome. I was out of the camera already. But yeah, that's me right there. That was tiring.
So here's my conclusion. For the VR headset itself, I still think it's heavy on the head, and I can't wear this for a very long time because it really becomes uncomfortable. But I think I will be able to overcome this soon enough. Hand tracking control is a bit difficult for me at first, but I was able to get the hang of it eventually. The controllers are okay, but for some reason, it is much easier for me to master it. The battery life was too short in my opinion, but I think the solution for that is a power bank with the Elite headset strap available in Oculus Store, or you could just check out the description below for easy access. The charging was not that long for me since I'm using the time to rest because of nauseousness. I almost vomit playing Echo VR at one time, but I was able to handle it over time, and Echo VR is one of my favorite now. If you're coming from a zero VR experience like me and you'll try this out for the very first time, it will really blow your mind. The immersion was superb and I really felt like I was in a different world, especially when I tried the Elixir game. I really loved the experience, which I hope there will be more games like this in the future. Not just experience kind of game, but more like games with storyline and competitiveness and all. Or perhaps there is already. If you know one, just let me know in the comment section below. Well, just in case you don't know, medieval games with magic, swords, and alchemy are my favorite games no matter what platform it is. Anyway, yes, the graphics is not as good as in PC, but you just can't deny the experience. The feeling of being inside the game is a different level of gaming that every gamer must experience. This will not replace your mobile, console, or PC gaming, but more like VR is another view perspective kind of game. We have what we call the first-person games where most FPS games are made of. We also have isometric view games like Victor Vran and many more. So as VR is another game view perspective. That is just my opinion, but let me know what you think in the comments section below. So the question is, should you buy an Oculus Quest 2 or not? I would say yes if you're a serious gamer and you have a lot of time and money to spare. Though there are free games but not much, so prepare your wallet if you're planning on buying a VR headset. I would say no if you are prone to motion sickness, but obviously that can be cured if you keep practicing. If you wanted an Oculus Quest 2 right now, just check out the link in the description below. Using our affiliate links will help this channel do more contents like this one, so consider supporting us by using those links in the description below. So that's it guys, this is Mac and I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. If it does, make sure you give us a thumbs up and share it. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.